Hello everyone, today's BOGO is for Wednesday, the 21st of February. If you buy an Aromatouch oil, you're going to get a free Marjoram, and those are both the bigger size bottles, the 15 milliliters. So that's about 250 drops per bottle, or servings if you like to think of it that way. It's a huge deal, $26 wholesale for both. So Aromatouch is also known as the massage blend. It has a bunch of different ingredients there: cypress, peppermint, marjoram, basil, grapefruit, lavender. And the aromatic description is it's clean, fresh, minty, and powdery. I think it has a very nice soothing scent to it. You can rub it on your shoulders to release feelings of tension. It's really comforting and relaxing. And you can add it to Epsom salts and enjoy a nice bath that's going to help soak all the stress away. You use this one topically. You can also diffuse it if you would like. They don't put that on there because most people just use it topically, but it's totally fine to diffuse. And you can use it neat, so that means that you don't have to dilute. You can use it straight out of the bottle. But I recommend that if it's your first time using the oil, you're going to want to dilute with that. And if you're pregnant or using it on children or on someone who's elderly, definitely dilute with that as well. So Aromatouch is really great for releasing tension. We understand that, that's pretty clear, but it's also amazing for anxiety, and it's a good massage blend. It's going to promote circulation, and it helps with inflammation. I really like adding it to our unscented body lotion because it's got a very nice invigorating feel to it, but it's also calming at the same time. And it's a really good blend to use on any kids that are struggling with growing pains. So you could just add a few drops to your hand with some fractionated coconut oil or rub it on their sore legs. Something that I really loved when I was pregnant is that I used this throughout my whole pregnancy. I would just rub it on my sore feet and muscles. It's really great for circulation too. So if anyone's worried towards the end of pregnancy, when you get a little bit larger and things start to swell in your ankles and legs, this is going to be an oil that helps with that. And it's also great during labor for back labor. It's really nice if you diffuse it. It's going to help with releasing any sort of emotional tension that you have. And if you sit at a computer all day and you've got that tension in your shoulders, you can apply this and it's going to help relieve that as well. The Daily Drop is an awesome app that doTERRA has. It's free. I highly recommend you guys downloading it because it's got tons of tips, and it's going to be kind of like your mini oil guide. And they just recommend that if you have Aromatouch, you're going to blend it into your neck and shoulders to help diminish tension, increase your ability to cope with life's stressors. This picture cracks me up because of the drawings on the wall in the background. Obviously, this is a mom that's a little bit overwhelmed with children. We all can feel like that from time to time, whether or not you have kids or not. Life can be stressful, and it's really great to have these oils on hand when things pop up. Marjoram. So marjoram is an oil that not a lot of people know a ton about, but it can do so many things. So you can actually use this one aromatically, topically, internally, and you can use this one neat as well. Again, dilute if it's your first time using, if you're using it on children or pregnant women. And it's really highly valued for its calming properties because it helps with the nervous system. It has a positive effect. But there's so many more uses that we're going to go over really quickly so you guys can kind of get an idea of how much you can do with this oil. So if you are dealing with any feelings of anxiousness, if you are grieving, if you have anyone that has hyperactivity, needs to calm down a little bit, struggling with sleep, any sort of tension or feeling of stress, you can add 2 to 3 drops to your diffuser. You can apply it topically, and you can also add it to your bath water just before bedtime. It's going to really help calm. This is a really good one for soothing muscular aches and stiffness. So this with the Aromatouch together, it's actually one of the oils in the Aromatouch blend for good reason, but you could add the two of them together in a blend that you create yourself, and it's going to really help with sore joints, sprains, and any other musculoskeletal discomforts. You can add 2 to 3 drops to fractionated coconut oil and massage it into the affected areas. And it can also be used with a hot or cold compress as needed. It also provides relief for occasional constipation and indigestion. You can just add 2 or 3 drops and massage it to your stomach or your back. And something that not a lot of people realize is that if you know anyone that's struggling with menstrual discomfort around that time of month, you can use this to help relieve that. So you can apply it to your lower abdomen and your lower back, and you can use it in a hot compress or add it to your bath water. Marjoram oil is also really great at relieving discomfort for skin irritation. So if you have anything that pops up, then you can just put a drop on a cotton ball and dab it gently to the affected area. And it can be effective when you're using it to support clear breathing. So that's another thing that people don't realize. If you want to open up those airways, then you can create your own little steam tent. So a lot of people like to do a sinus steam cup, and what they'll do is they'll just boil some water, pour it into a mug, and then you can add a drop or two of marjoram. And I like to add peppermint and lemon. That's just Melaleuca. There's a whole bunch of different ones you can do, but it really opens up those airways. Now, this is something I had just learned that I thought it was super interesting. So marjoram essential oil promotes perspiration, and it keeps you healthy by aiding in the removal of toxins, salts, and excess water from the body. So it helps to increase the frequency of urination, and it's going to bring down an elevated body temperature, and it may help you lose weight since urine is composed of approximately 4% fat. Marjoram is also a great oil for soothing the discomforts of contractions. Now, this is something that will come in really handy for anyone that might be pregnant or about to have a baby. You can dilute it and you're going to apply it to your lower abdomen. And it's also great for afterbirth to help with the cramps that come with when you're nursing. So if anyone is a new mom and I'm sharing this information with you for the first time, I am so sorry if I just terrified you, but this is good info to have on hand. So it's most commonly used for helping with pain. This is what we like to call the pain balm. It's marjoram, frankincense, and lemongrass, and you can take those three internally in a veggie cap, or you can make a roller bottle and just apply it topically. This is a great diffuser blend, thyme and marjoram in your diffuser at night, just 1 drop each. Now, the easiest way to order is obviously reach out to the person who shared this with you and who you've been working with, or you can always contact me. I would be happy to help you put your order in today. Keep in mind, these orders are only good for 24 hours. So if you are working with somebody on my team and for some reason you can't get a hold of them, you reach out to me. I will know who you're working with and I'll make sure that they get your order for you. And if you're not already working with anyone, you can reach out to me. I'd be happy to be your oil guide. You can text me at 970-710-3600 or email me at essentiallykj@gmail.com.